Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Boost! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018. Here be the homophobe, redneck gay, he's redneck gay all day. Somebody asked me last night, they're like, where did that song come from? And I was like, well, if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot. When I started doing like drama videos back in the day, I heard that Paige Christie yesterday said in her live stream that I am a drama, girl, yes, you know I'm a drama channel. I love Paige, she and I are friends, but anyway, I don't care, call me a drama channel. I think I am kind of a drama channel, so, I mean, I'm dramatic and I'm a channel, so I'm a drama channel. But anyway, so when I started doing drama videos, people would come to my channel and they would say, I like saw that you were like commenting on Jeffree Star or whoever, and then I saw that you had like a trucker hat on, and I was like, who is this old man with this trucker hat doing gossip? And then I came, and then your voice and your attitude boost did not match what I expected. People have told me that since birth. You're not what I expected. And you know what? That's okay, because I would rather be weird and interesting than what everybody else out there wants me to be. So anyway, and so should you. We should never be replications of the next person, right? Life's too boring for all that. So anyway, speaking of which, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers of the world, okay, is Bretman Rock. Do you guys know him? Like, I watched him back in the day when he was like on Vine and all that kind of stuff, and then he kind of blew up on Instagram. He started, I think, when he was like 15 or 16. He's 18 now. He's about to be 19. I think his birthday is sometime this summer, like July or August. But anyway, he's just hilarious, and he's just like totally himself. And like one of the things that is so cool and admirable to me about these young kids like him is that they are, like Brendan Jordan's another one. Like they are just totally themselves at their age. And I'm like, I wish I had been able to be like that then, and I didn't have the self-esteem nor the time. I mean, like, the timing of when I was 18 years old was just super scary to me. Not that it's not scary for these kids. These kids are 10 times more confident than I ever want to be. So, I love him. But anyway, he was tweeting out something. He's at VidCon, and he was tweeting out something about somebody trying to hack. Like, he put this person's email address and everything, tweeted it out, calling them out for trying to hack into his account. I was like, oh my God. That was coming straight from my drama phone. So anyway, but I was like looking through this stuff, and I was like, I got on the Twitter today, and I was thinking about all of this because last night, see, this is what happens, okay? If you guys have not watched my channel for a long time, you probably don't know that, yes, I'm ADHD. I'm all over the place constantly, right? So somebody will say, well, you should go watch this video. I'm like halfway through it, and I'm like, oh my God, but the most popular girls in high school, second episode just came out. So I'll go and watch that, and then they'll be talking about France, and I'll be like, oh my God, what's that one French cheese I want? And then I'm like Googling it, and I'm like, French cheese with the holes in it. Oh yeah, Swiss cheese, but isn't that Swiss? That's not French. French cheese, God, I want some French fries. Is McDonald's still open? I want to go to McDonald's, but that McDonald's is always their asses to me, and they don't have good Diet Coke, so now I have to drive that other one, and then that's a half an hour, and do I really want to do, and then I'd have to stop, and it's just too much trouble. I just sit at home and not worry about it. That is how my mind works, okay? So now you know. So when people tell me to go watch stuff or figure stuff out, I'm like, oh, it's gonna take me forever. Well, I'm kind of slow to the game with all this Twitter shit, right? Like, I'll see like the end of like 19 tweets that are like a stream, and I'm like, I don't understand. And then I'm like, oh, well, it's a conversation. I need to go in and read it, right? So last night, there were these drama channels, Dustin Daly, Sanders Kennedy, Nick Snyder, Martin Lewis, a bunch of people were tweeting at us that we should start a collab channel, like Paige Christie, and like a couple of us have actually talked about this. Like Sanders and I talked about it months ago, Paige and I talked about it, where it would be a collab drama channel, and I named it last night The Drama Fam. So trademark that. But where each of us would have a different day, and then we would kind of talk about the drama of that week that occurred, and just each of us put our spin on it. And then it would be like, do you guys remember collab channels back in their day? There used to be like tons of them. There aren't as many anymore. But each of us would have like a different day. And so when it was that day, we would just share our piece of what we thought about the drama for that week, right? I think it'd be real cute. It'd be real fun. Plus you'd get like 6 or 7 different opinions about one drama topic, which you're basically getting now across the board. And Sanders was like, well, the only way that this would work is if we didn't monetize the videos, because then we wouldn't fight over the money. And I was like, that's fine. This is not about the money to me. I would do it all day long just for the drama. I think it would be fun, right? To see 7 people's points of view. Because one of the things that's really interesting to me about drama is I can watch somebody's drama video that's not just a opinion video. And no, even hers convince me sometimes. Like, I'll watch it and I'll go, oh, I had never thought of it that way, right? I mean, I think that's why we, like, all watch them. We want to see the receipts and the tea and all that kind of stuff. So I was watching this unfold last night, and I was thinking about something that Paige had said, like, months ago. And she was talking about, well, maybe not months ago, but like 2 months ago, about like how it would be really, and I had actually talked about this on a video like right before she did, about how back in the day, drama channels, like if you want to take like, throw away the title, drama channel, gossip columnists, whatever, but like Hedda Hopper and like those people back in like the 40s and the 50s or 30s and the 40s, they were like the people that were like making the movie stars, okay? They were the ones that like were making them celebrities. Now, none of these big YouTubers need us to be making videos about them, okay? There have been a lot of allegations that have been thrown out that if it weren't for the drama channels, like these beauty gurus would not, that's not true. I don't believe that, okay? I think the beauty gurus would be just fine without the drama channels, and they would probably sleep much better at night, quite frankly, because I'm sure they wake up wondering who's going to be making a video about, I mean, what did I do today? Like, did I paint with the wrong eyebrow pencil? What did I do? They're going to come for me. I mean, did I say I got a Diet Coke, but I got an orange Fanta? I mean, seriously, what are they coming for me today? Because it's constant, right? And we're just looking for it always. It's just anything, right? I mean, those snaps and the tweets and all of it, it's too much. So then, okay, I'm thinking about all this, right? About how Paige had said, if drama channels were really smart, they would come and they would work, or no, if beauty gurus and YouTube celebrities were smart, they would work with smaller drama channels. So for example, let's just throw this out there and let's just say, you know, that if Shane Dawson and Rylan were gonna get married, okay, they would like call up whoever their favorite drama channel is, which would of course be me, and they would say, hey, we would love for you and Alex, my husband, to come out to the wedding. You can get an exclusive. We'll sit down and talk to you first, but you can't put it up until, you know, like the day before. But we'll give you the exclusive. We'll tell you all about it, whatever, right? It would be like back in the day, okay? Like Hedda Hopper did and like all these other gossip columnists through the years did. And then you kind of invite them into it. You give them like the first expose. It would be smart, right? Because then it would be these bigger YouTubers working with drama channels, and then it wouldn't be all of us bottom feeders out there just trying to expose the truth, right? Well, I was thinking about this last night because I was like, she was really smart, but nobody's really taken us up on that offer. And every time a beauty guru, it's typically the beauty industry, every time the beauty industry, they do that and they reach out to a YouTuber, they just get their ass served to them, right? So why would they continue to do it again? Because they don't go to really like super trustworthy people. And so they just like, I mean, they're like, oh, I did the interview and like, look, now it's blown up in my face, right? So it's like, why would they continue to do it? And I think that's where as drama channels, we have to kind of build respect and say, this is an opinion, we're not coming for anybody, this is, hey, we're just throwing it out there, what do you think, right? But then I also think that there's a way for them to dispel lies, okay? And they could use drama channels in a way where they could say, and this is where this is the good tea right here, where they could say, there is no truth to that whatsoever, and I'm gonna use a drama channel to prove it. A drama channel I'm gonna use to prove it to the world, because there's a lot of drama channels out there, like Sanders and Here for the Tea, that have a shit ton of subscribers, right? That they could really use them to expose it. There has been a lot of allegations in the last year since I've been around the drama community about several different tweets having been photoshopped. And I've always thought this was really interesting because I thought there are ways to go back and see people's tweets, right? Like from so long ago. So how would you know? And then they like say it's tweeted, it's deleted, it's tweeted, it's deleted, so you can't see it anymore. They tweeted it out, but they deleted it. That's always what, you know, like in the drama community is said, but then like the bigger YouTubers are like, I never tweeted that out. That's total bullshit, right? So it's basically his word against her word against his word, vice versa, right? Instead of absolute factual proof. And one of the things that I think people really enjoy about good, well-done drama videos today is when there are receipts. But even receipts can be manipulated, right? So I happened to just be on my Twitter today, and I was like looking around because I was gonna change my picture and stuff. And I was going in there, and I was like at the very bottom of the thing, and it said on there, request Twitter archive. And I was like, what is this? Now out there, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are like, girl, this is such old tea. What are you telling us? We know all about this. I need to turn my fan around. This side is much prettier, don't you think? But anyway, you're like, oh, this is so old, everybody knows this, right? But I was like reading it, and so what it is basically is if you want your entire archive of every tweet that you've ever made, all you have to do is request it from Twitter. They will email it to you, and they will like notify you when it's prepared, and then they email it to you, right? So let's just say, I'm just gonna totally make up something, that Judy Smith tweeted out something like, I don't like eggs and potatoes. I don't like eggs and potatoes. But anyway, let's just say that she tweeted that out. That's my new song available on iTunes 2020. But I don't like eggs and potatoes. So she tweets this out, right? And the whole world's like, oh no, she said, I don't like eggs and mashed potatoes. But she didn't say eggs and mashed potatoes. She said, I don't like eggs and potatoes. But then everybody's like, she deleted it, it doesn't exist, right? And Judy Smith is over there and going to myself, thinking to herself, did I have too many martinis? Was I high? Because I don't remember tweeting out, I didn't tweet out anything, I was asleep. And so then she's like, this is all just bullshit, they're making it up, right? Well, what she could do is she could pick her favorite drama channel, she could request her damn archive, and she could say, here, I'm just gonna forward you the whole thing. You go find the tweet where it says, I like eggs and mashed potatoes, and it doesn't exist, right? So she has now used the drama community to prove her truth. Most people out there will say, well, why should they have to do that? They shouldn't have to do that. I'm telling you right now, a lot of these beauty gurus, a lot of these people, their careers, their business is being affected by the receipts, by these truths or lack of truths that are being put out there. I think it's time that the drama community and the bigger YouTubers come together and start working together. I think it would be really cool. And I know people are like, well, you just want to be up there with the bigger YouTubers. Well, yes, girl, all day long. I'd love to sit at all of those dinners and all that kind of stuff and have them be like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. But you know, like, it really does make sense. If somebody reached out to me and said, what do you think I should do? Should I make this video? Should I make this apology video? Should I tell the tea? Should I tell the truth? What should I do? That may have happened to somebody, you know? Like, and that would be really, really smart of the bigger YouTuber to reach out to the drama community and say, hey, listen, I trust you. And you're also building relationships, and they're less likely in the future. It's not about kissing ass, okay? There's been a lot of accusations about so-and-so kissing drama communities' asses and back and forth and all this kind of stuff. Listen, we all just are in this gig because we like YouTube, okay? There's not a lot of ass kissing that goes on to it, okay? It's just that we love YouTube and we love YouTubers. And I think it would be really cool to see drama channels, of which I proudly, Paige Christie, identify as one. I love her so much. But anyway, if we as drama channels were willing to kind of like pull in the reins a little bit on what we're exposing and working closer with drama channels, you know what I mean? Or with bigger YouTubers, right? So for example, if like Gigi Gorgeous reached out to me, as if she would ever. And she said, hey, listen, I screwed up. What should I do? And I'd be like, hey, Gigi, listen, I'll do an exclusive with you. Let me ask you some questions. Let me ask what you meant by this. I'll put it out on video. I'll quote you, whatever. And she'll be like, okay. And then I'll say, but then you need, girl, you need to follow up and do this video and explain yourself, right? And she'll be like, oh, okay, girl, I get it, blah, 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 whatever. And that's how the drama communities and people would work together. Then I would have a quote and it would go to that. And then she would put out her video and she would say, what do you think I should do? Because really, drama channels are the voice of the people. They typically, at least one of them, because for every topic, there's 5 people talking about it, right? 5 different drama channels. So you can find one on there that you like. And most of us at the end of the day say, make up your own opinion. It's up to you what you think anyway, right? Anyway, but I do think that's interesting about the Twitter, don't you? All of this could have been solved if somebody would have just said, I'm just going to request my Twitter archive. Here, you go find it. I'm going to send you all my tweets. You go in there and find somebody that you trust, find a drama channel that you trust and say, here are all my tweets. You go find them. You find it in there because it doesn't say anywhere in there, I like eggs and mashed potatoes. I love that song so much. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that, don't you think that the big YouTubers should start working with the drama channels? I think it would be so much fun. Anyway, you guys are all going to come for me and be like, no, you're just a social climber. Of course I'm a social climber. Aren't we all? No. Yes, I am a social climber. I would love to climb the social masses up to PewDiePie, and get 43 million subscribers. Who wouldn't? If you make YouTube videos and you say, I don't want subs, I don't want views, you're full of shit. What are you making videos for then? You're making videos and you don't want anybody to watch it? Call me a social climber, call me a drama channel, but at the end of the day, you know what I am. I'm a candle review company. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.